We knew we were Jewish by also the community and the society we lived in. And my family, all the Jewish holidays, I was not allowed to go to school. They would keep me out of school. And then there was a lot of jealousy and a lot of kind of, in a way, anti-Semitism that I really didn't know. That's what I was experiencing, with people complaining and saying, how come your parents' business is open and you can't come to school? And now we're not talking only Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, we're talking Sukkot, Shavuot, Passover, the first 2 days, the last 2 days. And the Jewish community was very active, and they would always send out notices saying, you know, stay home, don't go to school. And the school in South Africa was Afrikaans speaking medium. There they had religious instruction every day. And we were sent out of the classroom and had to stand in the hallway when that was going on. So that, again, made you different than everybody else. And it's not that you had security in numbers. It was myself, my sister, my cousin. There was also a math teacher. He was actually the principal, and he taught math and science. He was also a follower of the so-called Broederbond, who kept, after 48, they were still around. They were still meeting, trying to promote Afrikaans supremacy. And this was during the height of apartheid in South Africa. And it turned out it was Passover. So the first 2 days you don't go to school, the last 2 days you don't go to school. The middle 2 days we got off because the teachers had to attend some kind of conference in a neighboring town. Then the other 2 days were the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, which meant I had 8 days off. So we got back to school, and this teacher got stuck into me, started asking me all kinds of questions. And I knew that I would be called to answer questions, to see if my homework was done, or anything like that. And then he couldn't find anything wrong because I was a good student. And I think that was my saving grace in a way growing up. And then he started asking all kinds of questions about Judaism. And of course, the one question I always got is, how come your parents' hotel is open and you can stay home, you can't come to school? Then he said, well, in the Bible, it says that it's only 7 days. How come you're celebrating 8 days? And I really didn't have an answer. And I started speaking, and he said, oh, and I didn't know what I was going to say. And he said, go sit down. And today, in this day and age, I can't believe anything like that would happen to my kids in school here. It just wouldn't be tolerated. And yet, you kind of took it for granted. You can't fight it. That was the attitude my parents had, you know. And then my father would tell me what he went through, and kids wouldn't sit next to him and that type of thing. But this was an exception. These were the only 2 incidents that really stands out in my mind. And I think it was more of an exception than everybody feeling like that.